take me through this last run with San Diego FC and away from home and some very difficult matches. You guys have come back with 9 points. Talk to me about the road through that with your teammates.
It's been nice. After international, with a good win in Minnesota after getting behind 2 times in that game, and showed a good strong mentality and came back and got the 3 points. And then of course Vancouver and Dallas as well. So we scored a lot of goals, and we're very happy about that. We also want to close down in defense, but most important is that we get the 3 points, and what you said, like 9 out of 9 away from home. It's nice, and hopefully we can take that energy and that good feeling into the home game on Saturday.
And carrying that energy has been there since day one, mentioning it after the LA game at their when they first had the championship celebration, quieting that party, moving on, and still that energy. What makes this team special when it comes to maintaining that?
No, I think we're a very good group for the moment, and I think everybody support each other no matter how much each of us play or not. And I think it just shows the character of a new team. 25 new players getting along, and that's just nice. And of course we keep on building the culture here and keep on getting that winner mentality in our heads of everybody, and I think we just improve week by week, and it helps us in the game that we're such a close team.
And the team aspect is always something that everybody speaks to, Mikey Varas all the way down to the rest of the squad. But individually for you, Player of the Month, All-Star Team, these accolades here in MLS, does this mean a little bit more to you getting these accolades, or just another thing?
No, it's nice. I would lie if I say that it doesn't mean anything. Of course it's nice, but I couldn't do it without the team here. And that's what I think about, like, the most important for me, is that if we do it great as a team, I have the chance to win and go to different things personally, but other guys as well. So it's all about the team, and then of course I'm happy to get some personal goals as well.
And then coming back home, what makes it easier that sometimes you may take for granted when you're training away from your home base? What are some things that here at home make it easier or better for you?
Now, of course, we had 5 days away now from San Diego with the away game in Vancouver and Dallas. So it's nice to be out here again, and with the good weather and the pitches we know and the facilities we know. So now I also miss to play at home. I think last time was Austin. It's like a month ago, and so I'm looking forward to see hopefully a lot of fans and have a great Saturday.
And paying attention to any Club World Cup action, seeing with Leagues Cup coming in, and maybe seeing some of the Liga MX teams, scouting some of the styles. Or you've been taking any of that?
Of course we watch it, some games also at the hotel, so it's nice to see different teams play and look what they are doing. Of course we have a couple of games now in the MLS, and then we're looking into Leagues Cup as well. I'm looking forward to that.
Anders, how do you feel about you have amazing stats, and the conversation about around you, it's that you can become like the MVP to win this award, and also become the newer in the MLS. How does it feel for you?
To be honest, I don't think too much about it. I'm a player who looks into the next game and want to win every game. And like I said in the beginning of the season, if we win every game 1-0 and I don't score, I would be happy as well. Okay. So for me, it's about the team, and what I said before. Like, of course, when we do it great as a team, though. It's the whole team that's getting that award.
Okay. What do you? Which do you think it will be like your best partner on the field? Like the player, your teammate that you can't associate better?
No, I think we have a lot of good players here in the club, and we've shown that as well when Marcus have been out with injuries, Chucky as well, and I think people just show that they're ready, and everybody is good to go when the chance is there. So for me, it doesn't matter. I want to play with fit guys, and right now we're looking into strong squad, and that's nice.
Okay, and just the last question for me, it will be like guilty pleasures that you have, funny things about you. I'm working for the MLS, so I don't know if in the broadcasting, you know, the
If there's funny things about me, oh
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, or you guilty pleasures that you have, something that people can feel a connection with you, like your human side.
I like after a Saturday game to have a beer and some candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honor.
Thank you.
By defender Chris McVey. You guys are good? Perfect. Chris, just get us started on, first and foremost, the big news, you know, you extending your contract, and, you know, how are you feeling, and how have you felt so far at the club?
Yeah, I mean, it's great news, I think. I'll be here for a bit longer. So, yeah, I mean, it's been great from day one. I think it's been awesome, and the way we train and how we play the games and stuff. It's really fun, and I enjoy being here. So yeah, you know, me and my agent had a long talk together, and we decided like this is you know, the best place to be. So yeah, I'm really happy about it and excited for what's to come.
When the season was about to start and this team was getting formed, you're one of the first players, and something that you mentioned was that you were going to lean on that experience from having grown up in the Scandinavian style of soccer. How has that really helped you been being part of and adapting to this right to dream model, and now carried you into a starting position?
Yeah, no, I think that's just like you said, like it helped me a lot coming from over there, and you know, being a little bit more adaptive to it. I feel it went a little pretty quick for me. So yeah, I think from day one, you know, I kind of picked it up pretty quick, and then just been kind of taking steps from there, and it's been good.
And you've been the constant at SanDiego.FC, playing all those minutes and playing alongside different back lines. What has been the challenge and successes in playing alongside some players that, you know, are barely coming into their own as young men?
Yeah, no, I think it's like the way we train. That kind of like differentiates. Like you train together with different people every time, so you're kind of used to it. Even though you're playing the game first time, you've trained with them. So yeah, I mean, still we're kind of a new team, so we're still building on that. So I think it will only get better. But yeah, I think it's been amazing, and all the guys kind of know how we're playing when they come in. So it's been no problem at all. I think regardless who you kind of play with, it's we got a very big squad, which I think is important in this league, and you can kind of see that now. This last couple of games, there's been a lot of rotation, and some guys out on national team, and so on. And I mean, the guys coming in, stepping up, it's been great.
Off the field, can you tell me about some of those team building aspects, whether it's on the flights to a different place, letting some other players that have never been in MLS, hey, you're about to play Vancouver and then in Texas, and those little nuances. What has it been like carrying the team in that sort of way as veteran?
Yeah, I mean, that can always be tough as well with you know, short rest in between the games. They come pretty quick here, but I think, you know, it's the same for all the teams, and yeah, just tell the guys, like, you know, if we play our style and, you know, do what we need to do and how we train, we keep doing that every day and day in and day out, then, you know, the results will come, and the performances will come also. Yeah, you can kind of tell on the table, so that's awesome.
And then, you know, a couple of weeks removed now, you know, you have some good news with the contract extension. Is there now a moment where you look back with CJ and look back at that instance with the own goal, for it's like, hey, you know, we've addressed it, can we laugh about it now, move forward with it? Or is that something that, you know, is something that, you know what, it's going to be a chip on our shoulder where we need to clean that up and move forward with it? What's that like for
Yeah, no, I think, you know, for me, it's no problem at all. I mean, it happens the way we play also. Is we try to build out from the back, we play from the back, it's going to happen. And, you know, you can kind of tell straight in the game, like the moment after, you just get out of it. And yeah, you know, I felt like I had a really good game up there in Minnesota. I mean, stuff like that happens. But yeah, I mean, we got out of there with a win. We scored 4 on them, and, you know, can't really complain about that. So yeah, it's no problem at all.
What's something that sometimes gets overlooked in playing back at home instead of having these away stints away from home, maybe off the field, maybe being able to relax at your home base? What are some aspects about being at home that make it easier for you in preparation?
Preparation-wise, I don't think it's too big of a difference, to be honest. Like, I kind of enjoy going away for the away trips as well. You know, it's kind of fun coming from Sweden, seeing these new cities and stuff like that. I enjoy that a lot. But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest difference is when you play at home, you have the fans behind you. You know, we've had some fans come out to the away games as well. Maybe not as many, but I think that gives a lot of energy. So when you come and play at home, it's like you just feel that extra little push from them to perform and do well, and it really helps, and it's been amazing. I think the atmosphere has been great at pretty much every game, so yeah, can't complain.
Congratulations for your new contract. I want to ask you about the moment of the team first in the conference and standings. What is the key of the success of this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of different aspects. I think first of all, we got a really good group of players, and as I said before, a really big squad as well. So even the guys who maybe haven't gotten that many minutes are really good players as well, and they train really hard. But then also just the Right to Dream way, how they play their style. It's a very specific way, so everyone kind of knows how we play that style of football.
Yeah.
And I think the coaches have been doing a really good job of incorporating us into that playing style as well. So I think that's probably the biggest reason.
In the team, your teammates and everything I don't know if you guys talk about like the expectation of you, like in the first season in the MLS, like you are now leading the conference. Do you think the reality supera las expectativas? The reality is above the expectations?
I think, for me, like, it's kind of hard knowing before when you were coming here, because, I was, the fifth player or something to sign, so you kind of didn't know who the players was coming in.
Yeah.
So then it was kind of like, maybe like a little bit gamble, but then again, like, I trusted the project, and I knew, the people behind it up there would do a good job on that. But then, like, coming in, first training week, I thought, like, the quality was just really high, and the tempo was high, and like the players I was playing with, I'm like, oh wow, this is a good group, and you can feel that straight away.
Yeah.
So like at that moment of time, obviously it's hard to say exactly where you're going to be, but just the way we trained, I was like, okay, we can be really good. So I kind of had that feeling from the start.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, also our playing style and the way we play, it's kind of hard to tell in the beginning. It takes a little while to build together, but yeah, it's been great.
And in the recent weeks, the conversation around the team has been like San Diego can be a champion of the MLS. How do you feel about it? Do you think like it's a pressure for you? It's just like we are newcomers in the league, or how did you take these sounds, this conversation around the team?
I mean, I think that's just really positive, because that shows we're a really good team, and other people think so too. And yeah, I mean, I think you always want to win. And everyone here wants to win. We're like a group of winners, I would say. So there's always going to be pressure, but that's kind of what you like. You enjoy that. And I think for us, it's just like we play our style of game and how we play, then we will win a lot of games.
Yeah.
Hopefully that goes all the way. And but yeah, I think we just got to take one step at a time and keep building. Me individually, I got to take steps as well. And that's also what I focus on a lot.
Yeah.
But if everyone kind of thinks that way, then we are also going to grow as a group, and I think we're just going to get better.
Okay, and I'm working for the MLS in Spanish, so I just want to know if you have learned like some words from the Latinos that you have in the team, or like some costumbres.
Yeah, I mean, I speak some Spanish with some of the guys here. But,
have you tasted some Mexican food, or?
Yeah, I have. We've had some good tacos and stuff. So
tacos?
It's been good.
Okay.
But yeah.
So which one are your favorites?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Like
tacos.
favorite tacos?
Yeah.
I like the quesabirria.
Oh, that's really, really nice.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. And just the last one for me. I don't know if you have like a guilty pleasure.
And what are you thinking, like food-wise, or are you thinking?
No,
like just,
I mean like it can be like music that you feel ashamed to listen, or a movie who it's I don't know, like how do you explain that? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe like you're watching one of these like romance movies every once in a while, with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah,
okay.
Probably.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Awesome.
Mikey, could you take us through coming back home after a successful road stint, 9 points away, coming back with that first place? Just in general, how do you be able to come back and just almost have to roll back as if you were in day one and rebuild it all again here at home?
No, I mean, we're not in day one. It can never be day one again. But what we do is we just keep the consistency of having our feet on the ground, working hard, focusing in training. We want to be a relentless club in terms of having that mentality of continuing to go for more always, recognizing the things that we do well, and celebrating those moments, but also being open enough to recognize that we're not perfect and we can be even better. And so it was just about coming back, having a couple of days of recovery, and then building it up into the session so that we can keep going again now at home.
And then what does it look like developing that style? Now it seems like authentically a San Diego FC style, almost separated from the FC Northland in a way. It's a new version of it. How do you then now start massaging that into develop for the rest of the season and maybe make it even more unique?
Yeah, we always said it was going to be a reflection of Right to Dream, but also uniquely San Diego, and that's just natural because the ingredients are players from different parts of the world with a coach from a different part of the world in a different league. But I think what everybody can see is it's clearly Right to Dream. And when you watch FC Northland, you watch San Diego, I think you 100% see partner clubs, clubs that work under the same family. At the end of the day, things will start to emerge a bit on their own because the principles that we work on, they become a bit more rich with the players taking them on at a deeper level, and then also the connection between the players. So the different kind of dynamics and relationships that they're building on the field will help things come to life. But we continue to focus on the main challenges, which are, are we able to get in behind opponents, creating big chances? Are we the most compact team in the league? And then how do we deal with the space behind our back line because of how we press? And then ultimately how we manage that transition since it is a transition league.
And then looking into Houston and mentioning that it's a transition league, what are things about this season that have maybe surprised you about the league itself and the construction that maybe you weren't prepared for, or just kind of came up or have been staples of MLS as you've gone week in, week out?
I think the uniqueness of each club. Ultimately, it's a really big country, and then we have Canada involved as well, so it's massive. So you can see just the different identities and styles of play, and then also the cities. And then with that, I think all of us are adapting to the travel, the long travels. This last road trip was a big one. So, you go to Vancouver, then you go straight to Dallas, and then you come home. But none of that is an excuse. It's all just a challenge. It's an opportunity to see what you're made of and what type of performances you can give on the road. And I think the boys have responded really well to that.
And how do you weave in individual accolades, whereas Anders Dreyer is getting named Player of the Month and he himself is in MVP conversations as well? How do you weave that with the team aspect that has been successful? Everybody in the locker room mentions the team aspect first, but also highlight that individuality of everybody.
We don't mind celebrating achievements, especially team ones. I think it's a little bit unique in the MLS that there's like these individual things middle of the season. I don't know. For us, to be honest, we don't pay too much attention to it. We focus on what we do in the training. We give them a high five, of course. Same way if somebody resigns or gets a contract extension, it's a quick high five, and that moment dissipates in a second because everybody here understands that, it definitely takes individual plays and your individual talent, but it also takes the guy next to you, behind you, in front of you, who's helping those moments come to life. And at the end of the day, inside this building, I can tell you all the players are in complete agreement that the only thing that matters is where we're at the end of the season. Because at the end of the day, that's the finale. And that's what our season, our legacy will be defined by.
And something else players have mentioned is the success that they've had, and then congratulate and thank your coaching staff. Could you mention a little bit about the team that on the behind the scenes aspect that makes this team special?
Yeah, we have a great staff. We have, we have everyone from equipment to high performance to the people who are working in the kitchen, the janitorial staff, everybody, the media team. I think everybody's pointed in the same direction. We all believe in the project. We believe in the values. I think it's quite unique, even though we all have individual and unique tasks. Like I just sense inside this club, it's a large group of people that are united by their convictions for the project and also their effort to make it come to life. that sense of responsibility. And then the coaching staff has been great, and I think what we've tried to do as a club is balance, team development and group development, but also making sure that we're taking care of the individual, because ultimately we want to make the individual play well, because when the individual feels good and is playing good, you have a better chance of having the team playing well.
Mikey, ahora de este lado, te quería preguntar por Aníbal Godoy, si ya va a poder estar en la plantilla como titular, y también el caso del Chucky Lozano, que había estado.
Erving todavía no está para salir de titular, pero va progresando muy bien y se siente muy bien. Y obviamente entró y hizo lo que hizo, que fue muy bueno. Y para Aníbal tuvo 3 días libre después de su selección y ya formó parte del entrenamiento los últimos 2 días, y ahora es solamente analizar cómo se siente. Él podría estar, pero todavía no se ha tomado esa decisión.
Ok, vienen de un junio perfecto en donde lograron conseguir 3 victorias, ¿no? Pero también les lograron encajar muchos goles, ¿no? Fueron 7 goles al final en esos 3 partidos que recibieron. ¿Cómo te hace ver o qué intentas mejorar después de estos goles recibidos?
Siempre hay que mejorar. Es lo que yo he dicho antes, que siempre tenemos esa mentalidad de crecer, de mejorar, de celebrar cuando se gana y que se juega bien, pero también ser sincero y honesto que podemos mejorar, podemos ser mejor. Entonces, nosotros, es muy difícil fuera de casa porque, por ejemplo, contra Minnesota hay 2 jugadas que están un poquito fuera del normal, vamos a decir, errores individuales que todo el mundo sabe, eso se puede mejorar al tiro, pero también va a pasar. Entonces no hay que gastar mucha energía ahí. Contra Vancouver vamos ganando 4-1 y ellos empiezan a tirar más números arriba. Y bueno, también hay una situación donde jugamos con 10 por 1 minuto y medio cuando Alejandro Alvarado está tirado en el piso. Y contra Dallas sí se notaba que el equipo estaba cansado y jugando mucho calor, y tú ves un Dallas muy agresivo que están desesperados para ganar puntos. Entonces encontramos el balance, siempre mostramos el video, si hay errores que están dentro de nuestros conceptos, le mostramos y lo trabajamos para tratar de mejorar, y si vemos que hay un gol que pasa un poquito raro o un gol que el rival hizo extraordinario y nosotros hicimos lo que podíamos haber hecho, tampoco nos pegamos la cabeza en el pared, porque hay cosas más importantes para enfocar.
Sí. Me acuerdo que antes de que empezara la temporada vine también aquí a una zona mixta y te pregunté que cuál era el objetivo de San Diego, ¿no? En esta primera temporada en la MLS, y me habías dicho que los playoffs. Pero ya ahorita viendo la situación, el panorama, que están como líderes de la conferencia, esos objetivos ya empiezan a cambiar. ¿Cómo lo empiezan a sentir?
No, yo soy un tipo muy simple. Cambio, pero cambio muy lento. Entonces, lo que he dicho es que tenemos que estar para pelear los playoffs en el primer año. Y obviamente lo estamos haciendo.
Sí.
Ya cuando se concreta el playoffs, ese es como el segundo paso. Y después puedo ir a pensar en eso, pero en este momento ahora lo estamos peleando, entonces estamos cumpliendo nuestro objetivo. Si seguimos como estamos, vamos a llegar a los playoffs, y cuando llegamos a los playoffs ahí podemos pensar en otra cosa.
Okay. Y por último, ¿algún guilty pleasure que tengas, datos curiosos de ti que le podamos compartir a la gente que va a estar en la transmisión, pero en español en la MLS?
Guilty pleasure. Yo diría guilty pleasure sería, bueno, vegano porque soy vegano, pero un helado con un brownie, seguro.
Ok.
¿Está bien?
Ok, gracias.
Good. Yeah, gracias. Thank you.